Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Vanu, 3-2 here, and well, 3-all I think it is now. It looks pretty nip and tuck. First of all, the most important question: who's got the better outfit, Vanu?
Between you and me?
Not between me and you, between ISNER and Tsitsipas.
All right, let me have a look.
I don't know if I could quite pull off that lilac that ISNER's got.
I think you can actually. Oh, I think it's no. I'm a fan of the coloured shorts, so I've got to go for
Yeah.
Tsitsipas.
Oh really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and the bandana.
That's
too cool. Tsitsipas for sure. Although
yeah,
if that shorts, I would have said yeah, that's quite good. But
yeah.
But
No, 100%.
This is a good game. I think ISNER had a couple of break points on the first game of this match. Is that correct?
Yeah, he did. He did, and he's been quite hot so far this French Open. You wouldn't expect it because normally, big hitting, big serving American is normally going to be a lot better on the hard courts because they're a lot quicker. Here at Roland Garros, serving has a bit less of an emphasis, but he's just played all round. I think his ground stroke game's been pretty good, pretty solid. So he's making a decent run of it here, and he's been in pretty damn good form. So Tsitsipas has got his work cut out for him today, but you probably edge towards him because he's probably more naturally comfortable on the surface. You'd assume anyway. You must be, yeah. I was gonna say you must be loving that one hander. What into out forehand? Look at this. There you go. Oh, what a drop shot! Tsitsipas just ends the rally after a couple of quality backhand cross courts with this beautiful touch and feel. Yeah, beautiful touch and feel. Just backhand slice. It just disguises it so well. You can see how close it is over the net as well. It's not loopy, and that's what really makes it so difficult to get to. It's quality from a quality player. Quite a few. I mean, the draw keeps on opening up. I mean, obviously in the women's, we had some seeds go up. Yeah, Sabalenko's a number 3 seed, one of the favourites to make the final. Oh, what a passing shot from Tsitsipas. And yeah, there you go. He holds pretty comfortably there. So good stuff from Stefanos. But yeah, Sabalenka got knocked out, which is a big shock, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. So a big shock on that front. And I think the women's draw, Swiatek is a heavy favourite now, I would say, for that. But Iga Swiatek, she won the French Open last year, Polish player. And she looks very good. But to be fair, Serena Williams is still there. And, I was saying that maybe that Wimbledon is her best shot, but she's doing pretty well here at the French Open so far as well. So don't discount her as well. I think she's definitely got a chance for sure. For sure. There you go, Roger as well. He played pretty well yesterday against Marin-Cilic. I thought he was pretty damn impressive actually. So yeah, really good stuff from him as well. I've been quite impressed by him. I think he's been good. Has Roger Federer so far, considering the lack of match practice he's had as well. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, you can see that this is the first year they've done the night sessions here at the French Open. So very interesting. I agree with you, Ven. I like Stefanos Tsitsipas's purple shorts. Quite cool, actually. But
I need to get one myself.
yeah, exactly. But the night sessions are interesting because if you end up going to a 5-setter, you're obviously at quite a substantial disadvantage, right? Because when you next play, then because you've got less time to recover. And you've played a monumental match as well. Let's see John ISNER. He's going to serve some bombs, and he does. What a serve! Venu, if you want to see how to serve, just watch John ISNER because you're obviously not quite as tall as him, but he's tall and lanky just like you, but he's got power just like you as well. Yeah, so you're just a little bit shorter, just a little. But look at this serve volley as well. John ISNER is just great. If anyone wants to watch how to serve, just watch him. I mean, he hits the corners and big power, but he just really, really utilizes his weapons so successfully, and it just makes it easy. 3 points, man.
It's boring tennis. I don't want to
Yeah,
watch John Isner play tennis. I'm sorry. If I had
but I
to
don't.
choose,
Yeah, I
no.
agree. I know what you're saying. But Venu, I agree with you 100%. But if you're playing yourself personally, then I wouldn't mind having his serve. That's the thing, isn't it? Watching, I agree from a neutral perspective. But if you are playing yourself, man, you wanna have that serve. And you can look at that, holds to love, couple of aces, an unreturnable, one serve and volley as well, and then a drop shot, and that's it, done, 4-all, just like that, beautiful. Look at this. This is a great drop shot as well. Unbelievable touch and feel. That was fantastic
But
from the
my
big man.
theory is, has he won a Grand Slam?
Who?
John Isner.
No, he hasn't.
Then why hasn't he? If he serves so powerful.
Because his overall game is not particularly good. He's very reliant on his serve. He's got a huge serve, but like if you look at him in terms of his ground strokes, his overall game off the ground rather than serving, it's not fantastic.
But
He's got tools, just he's inconsistent in the way that he plays. He's just not up to the levels of the guys who have won Grand Slams. That's just the way it is.
So they're head to head. They played 5 times.
Yep.
Up 3-2 at the moment.
I mean, he's someone, John Isner, that you probably don't want to run into at the Australian Open or US Open because he might give you it'll give you issues. But a lot of players, they just stand very far back to him when he's serving, and if you get some returns back, then he might give you a couple of unforced errors, and he just. I think he can be reliant on serving out the game. Tsitsipas as well has got a pretty decent serve himself, but second serve here for Isner to have a look at as well. Goes down the tee to the forehand, then tries to go into it with the forehand, goes wide Tsitsipas. So 30-all here, and a chance for John Isner to, a chance to kind of make an inroad here and open up a break point. I like how that has a current game as well. It gives you the history of the current game. So if you see on the shared screen, it says 15 love, then it was 15 or 30, 15, blah, blah, 30, etc. Quite cool. Wow. Into the body, Tsitsipas, and a really good return, though, from Isner, but then C just nets the forehand there. So set up the point really nicely there, John Isner, and just didn't get low enough to that forehand and ends up netting it. So it's 40-30 to Tsitsipas, and that would have been an opportunity to open up a break point. So that could have been a really vital point for the big American. Tsitsipas tries to go down the tee, which Federer did so well yesterday against Marin Cilic, but misses it, goes wide. So another second serve for Isner to have a look at. Double fault. This is like watching us play. Classic. Yeah. So back to Juice. So 2 big mistakes from one from Isner, one from Tsitsipas, and we now are at Juice where we were at 30-all. Goes out wide to the forehand. Oh, Isner knee nails that down the line. Just hits the net cord. Tsitsipas gets away with it. He read it really well there. Isner just didn't quite manage to make that return. Went big for the return as well.
Oh yeah, you're right, because I do like the current game at the bottom. It's a bit like like in cricket where you show every ball.
Yeah, really good serve from Tsitsipas and serves out 5-4. Really good serve down the tee, and Isner can only stretch, and it's unreturned serve. So Isner serving to stay in the set. Venu, do you think we're going to see a break, or do we think we're going to see something like a tie break maybe here?
I'm just going to go tie break.
Serving too good. Yeah, it's John. The thing is, I guess he's one of those people, though. The more you play him, the more accustomed you get to his serve as the match goes on. So you get more used to the timing and speed of it, and you adjust. And these types of players should be able to. So,
guess how many aces he's hit in his singles service in his singles today? How many aces do you think he's?
What, in his whole career?
Yeah.
3,500.
What's that? Say that again.
3,500.
3,500. Okay, interesting. It's actually 12,580.
Bloody hell. I was going to go higher, but I thought I was trying to think what's crazy and what's not. Okay. Wow.
In comparison, Roger Federer is 11,372.
Wow.
So I think they're around the same. Actually, I think Federer's a lot older as well. So
Yeah, he's played a lot more matches. It just shows how good a server he is, right? Crazy.
So Federer's total service points won is 70%. I wonder what John Isner's is. 72%.
Says a lot, doesn't it, about his serving? So 15 love up here, John Isner, and looking good. Goes down the tee or tries to, and misses it.
Yeah, you're right. So I think Federer's played a lot more games. You're right, Fazan. But
No.
It's interesting. John Isner has won 92% of his service games in singles.
Unbelievable.
92%.
That's why you see a lot of his matches. There'll be quite a few tie breaks. Like you'll see him win matches like 7-6, 7-6, 7-6 because he struggles to break people, but obviously his serving's quite imperious for the most part. So yeah, it's crazy. All right, 15 all here. And he goes big into the body of Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas can only net the backhand, trying to slice that defensively deep to John Isner there, to his backhand. 30-15 up here, and you can see the lights on at Roland Garros. And 205 kilometers. So not slow at all. Oh, really good from John Isner. Just puts that away. Yes. And 40-15 up. I mean, good play at the net there. Good serve out wide to the backhand or from the ad side. And then really good volley, actually, as well. That's just a quality point from John Isner overall, to be honest with you. I'm just going to turn on my light, Venu. So I'll leave you for literally 10 seconds.
So, Isner 40-30 up in his service game. Imperious so far. Look at the stats so far for this match.
Oh, 40-30. What's going on?
I thought that was an ace, but it's not. How do I get up the stats for this match so far, Fazan?
So I can actually. Hold on 1 second. I've got them here, I think. Statistics.
Yeah. It's too
here
easy.
We go. So here the stats are here, Venu. So we'll go over after this game. 40-30 on his serve. Oh, what an into-out forehand. Cleans up the service game. 5-all. So let's go through it then. Venu, do you want to go through the stats?
So in terms of aces, Tsitsipas on 3, Isner's on 6, which is no surprise. Interestingly, Tsitsipas has hit 2 double faults so far, and 0 from Isner. First serve percentage 76, whereas 76 for Isner, 62 for Tsitsipas. And it just shows that at the moment,
it's the first serve points, which is really crucial, isn't it? Look at that, 89%.
And that's the thing. Tsitsipas has already saved 2 break points, whereas Isner hasn't given him a chance to break back. So
exactly.
I just
100%.
Hard. I just hate to play him.
I'd love to play him, actually. That'd be great. It's a challenge. But yeah, the first serve percentage, I think, kind of says it all, doesn't it? In terms of points won on the first serve. That definitely makes a big difference. And Tsitsipas here having to stretch and then can only stretch into the net. Another drop shot from John Isner. And he's a really solid player, is John Isner at the moment. He looks in pretty good form. His serving rhythm's up, so it makes it difficult. Yep.
30 love up on Tsitsipas' serve at the moment.
Yeah, he is. Look at that beautiful touch and feel at the net from John Isner. Manages to dink the ball past Tsitsipas into the open court down the line. 30 love up on Tsitsipas's serve. This is a chance here. He's got an inroad here. He's going to open up another couple of break points like he did earlier in this set. He's looked the more kind of likely to break just because he's been so imperious on that big serve of his. A lot of first serves in, a lot of first serve points won, as we said. High percentage of his first serve points won, a lot more compared to Tsitsipas, making Tsitsipas really work for his points on his service game, which makes a huge difference.
Fizan, watch what's coming up, mate.
Oh, what a forehand. That's a tough one that I want to hit all day. Forehand down the line, that is a beauty.
Well, on a nice serve, quite a good serve, and you just like cream it. It's like...
Oh. Yeah, because just into my hitting zone. Yeah, Tsitsipas is like, I've just served his forehand and he just creamed me down the line. What a shot. That's a fantastic forehand down the line from John Isner. And he opens up 3 break points. Or does Tsitsipas save one? No, he doesn't. It's a second serve for Isner to have a look at here. So, tell you what, this could be a huge passage of play here. Goes out onto the forehand side. Has to get round though, comes to the net. Oh, Tsitsipas nets the backhand. 6-5. He gets the break. Oh, whoa. Surely he's going to see it out. But you know what, Vanu? The one thing I would say is it's a lot harder serving at 6-5 up than it is earlier on the set because the nerves, he knows that he's got a chance to win this, but Tsitsipas will be on it and looking to break back straight away. So let's see whether he can get a lot of first serves in John Isner here, because if he does, then of course he'll be able to take this first set here, which will be a big surprise, to be honest with you. Let's see.
The way Isner's playing at the moment, it's not really a surprise.
I agree.
Do you think Tsitsipas is not playing as well as he can, I know Tsitsipas is up his game.
I think Tsitsipas is definitely not playing his highest level for sure. I think Isner is near his top level, and I think Tsitsipas needs to weather the storm here. So he might need to lose a set, potentially even 2, but he needs to find definitely some better form to counteract this. But at times you'll see in matches, right, there'll be periods of play where the opponent will come swinging at. And if you can't quite raise your level, then you say, okay, fine. But you got to kind of keep yourself in the game to give yourself a chance. And I feel like Tsitsipas has definitely done that. But this is now going to be a really interesting game here at 6-5. Isner serving for the set. I mean, if he starts off with an ace, I think I'll probably safely say that he's going to win it. But let's see. Oh, it's a good first serve. Really good. Do you see how much that kicked up? The one thing I'd say about Tsitsipas, he looks quite close. I mean, I know Rafa Nadal would probably be near the back of the court, to be honest with you. He'd be near the advertisement. And I'm not saying that he should be that far back, but he's pretty close, I would say, Tsitsipas. And he's not really giving himself much chance to get the returns in. I don't know what you think, Benny.
I think. What was your question?
I was saying that he's returning very close to the baseline, Tsitsipas, and he should probably give himself a couple more yards. I mean, if it was Nadal, he'd be back almost towards the advertisement boards. But if you look at Tsitsipas, I'm not saying be that far back, but I would say give himself a couple more steps back because he's struggling to get the returns in and get them in with time. It looks like he's really rushed. I mean, look how far back he is. He's not very far. Look, he's gone back a little bit there now because I think he's realised. Or Isner is just imperious here, serving and the 1+ shot off the serve. It's just too good. And your boy Tsitsipas, Vanu, is struggling massively here.
Which side of the draw is he in? Is he on? He's not on Nadal's side of.
No, he's at the bottom side of the draw.
So he's on...
Oh, he's won the set. What a surprise. What an ace as well. Oh, wow. Out wide on the backhand side. I tell you what, it's a masterclass in serving, that's for sure. That's all I'm going to say. He's won this purely on the serve. And I'm going to go through some of the stats, Venny, actually, because I think it's really worth going through. So he talked about it, 7 aces to 3 from Tsitsipas. First serve percentage at 76% is big. That's big. 61% for Tsitsipas is not terrible. But this is the point. Venny, look at this. First serve points won 20 out of 22. So he's only lost 2 points on his first serve. 91% won, and then 4 out of 7 second serve points won 57 compared to 47% for Tsitsipas and 70% on his first serve. And look at that, only 7 second serves though in 91% of first serve points won. Crazy. And then if you look at this as well, first return points won, 30% to 9% from Tsitsipas. Second serve, 40% to 43, so kind of much the muchness. Winners as well, 17 compared to 9, so you'd expect more from Tsitsipas, to be honest with you. ISNER is not, although I think aces encompasses winners as well. And then unforced errors, you got 7 to 8 there. Net points, I mean, look at that, 10 out of 11. So it's a masterclass in serving, and also not just serving, but volleying as well at the net. Really, really impressive stuff from the American at the moment. It's a shock, really. I mean, I know you said it's not a shock because of the way he's been playing, but I think before this match, if you'd said John Isner's going to win the first set, I would have said no, he's not, because this isn't really his preferred surface. He's probably more effective, you'd assume, on the harder courts, as we've seen in the past, but he's definitely adjusting quite well to the surface, and he's moving pretty well, I think, is a big thing. I think he's been moving quite well, Vinny, for a big guy, hasn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's doing really well at the moment. And Isner, I think, Tsitsipas has to read up his game this set. Otherwise, he could be too loved down. It's going to be hard for him to come back.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. And yeah, I think Isner's definitely been moving well, considering, as you said, he's 6 foot whatever 10. The fact that he's moving as well as he is, I think, is a testament to maybe his fitness. And I know he's been working on that for quite a few years with a strength and conditioning coach, and he's definitely got his fitness up in terms of not just weights or being able to do certain things, but he's match fit and his endurance and kind of fast, kind of short, fast twitch bursts. He's able to get on court and get round backhands, etc., which is really, really good. So I've been impressed by John Isner, and this has been a very impressive French Open run so far for the man from America. Venu, then, I mean, give me your honest thoughts. I mean, I'm assuming you want Tsitsipas to win, though, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do want Tsitsipas to win, just because he's probably got my favorite one-hand backhand. Him or Federer at the moment, but Tsitsipas compared to it. So yeah,
Federer hit quite a few nice ones yesterday, but yeah, Tsitsipas has got a very good one-hander, and he's actually your height at 6'3", Tsitsipas, so he's probably quite a good player to watch, because he's got very similar dimensions to you, does Tsitsipas, and he's a pretty big server, good one-hander, good at the net as well. So
similar dimensions, but not the same skill levels. That's for sure.
Not similar ability though. That's all right. You're not too bad, buddy. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to get out there and grow. So I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Please do get involved as well. If you want to leave a comment, question, please do feel free to leave one, and we'll definitely get to all of them. No issues at all. We always do our best to get through them. Otherwise, feel free to let me know who you think is going to win, or just enjoy listening and watching. And I think this second set is going to be huge, because Tsitsipas is serving first, so he's going to really want to, I think, put down a marker to say, you know what, I've lost the first set, but I'm still here, I'm still raring to go, and I'm still up for this, and I feel like I can still win this match. And that's going to be really important, I think, to set a precedent early doors here and let Isner know, you're not going to have it all your own way. I'm going to work really hard to make sure you don't get through to this round, and this is my court. Because Tsitsipas, I mean, for me, he should be one of the guys alongside Zverev to make it to the final in that half of the draw. I think you've got him, Zverev, and Medvedev, and I would have it in that order. But Isner is giving Tsitsipas a lot of problems, as Tsitsipas has gone to the toilet and he's running back onto court with his bag as well. Look at that little bag. Red Little Wilson's bag, very trendy. Tsitsipas. He's got his own mask as well, hasn't he? Own brand of mask, really interesting.
Has he?
Which is cool as well. Yeah, he does. Yeah. So when it first happened, the pandemic, he brought out his own mask, was handing them out to people on tour. He seems like a very down to earth, kind of likable guy. Actually,
yeah.
does Stefanos. John Isner is as well. Actually, I've heard John Isner quite a lot on commentary and on interviews as well, and he seems like quite a funny guy, really good guy. Obviously, playing the longest match ever against Nicolas Mahut at Wimbledon, that unbelievable match that they played, 70-68, ridiculous match. Went on for days. Tsitsipas here starting off. Yeah, they changed it now. Yeah.
What is it now?
Oh, I think it's the most it can be is 9-7. So I think at 9-all, so I think it's at 8-all. It goes to a 10 tiebreak, championship tiebreak. I think. I don't know. Have a look. You might have to check for me. 15 love up though. Tsitsipas here, and I think he'll be looking to hold to 15 or at least 15, if not love. Second serve though for Isner to look at. Gets a lucky net call. Tsitsipas comes in. Isner comes in even, as does Tsitsipas. But Isner can only put the ball into the base of the net. A very lucky net call there. The kind of one though that you and I probably wouldn't get to. But these guys are so super fit, managed to get to that and made it really hard for John Isner. So really good adjustment from Stefanos Tsitsipas there, the Greek player. This time going to the body of John Isner, and that is 40 love to the Greek player. Look at that venue. The court, the Philippe Chatrier court looks unbelievable. We have got to go there one day.
Oh, I'd love to, mate. One day.
Mate, got to go there and watch Nadal. That's the dream. I'm not joking. If I could see Nadal on Philippe Chatrier court, that's it. Done. I'm sorted. Seriously. Vamos, Rafa. Vamos. John Isner, though, with an unbelievable backhand down the line there, by the way, for that previous point. Ridiculous. And at 40-15 here, Tsitsipas goes down the tee, and it's 1 love. So Tsitsipas, a very good start from him. The number 5 seed, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Against a number 31 seed. And that shows, I think, how well John Isner is doing so far in this tournament. So, you know what? Props to him, and let's see if he can carry on this. I'm not joking. It's a serving masterclass. Then it's going to be very hard for Tsitsipas. But Tsitsipas just needs to do what he can do, which is control the controllables. Make sure he serves well, holds his serve, and then if opportunity does come on Isner's serve, then fine, take it. Otherwise, worst case scenario, you go to a tiebreak, and then you kind of go from there. But I think he just needs to definitely weather storm and really control concentrate on himself even. Second serve here for Tsitsipas to look at. This is an important point. That's a good return, cross court. Then a really good backhand cross court as well. Good slice from Isner into out forehand from Tsitsipas. And then a backhand deep. But Isner goes huge with the backhand. Whoa, that is a crazy backhand from the American. That is power personified. It's a bit more of a loopy topspin backhand from Tsitsipas, and Isner just hits through the ball cleanly down the line. Unbelievable arrow of a backhand from the American. That is quality, absolutely quality from the American. Isner goes down the tee but misses. So 15 love up here. Sorry?
He's on top, isn't he? Isner.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a drop shot as well. This is just touch, feel, and power from the big American. And I tell you what, this is making life really different on Tsitsipas here. In a match that Tsitsipas might have thought, you know what, I can win this one and win it pretty comfortably on one of my kind of preferred surfaces. And Isner said, no, I'm going to rip up the script. I've got a big serve. Yep, it might not translate the best on clay, but it's big enough that I can still cause huge problems. That's exactly what he's doing. So, Vinny, I'm going to ask you a question. As someone who, so obviously you face big servers as well. Like, if you're not making a lot of returns like Tsitsipas, do you not need to then just take a couple of steps back?
I think so, yes.
And do you think maybe it's a lack of anticipation as well, or just isn't just serving that well? Maybe
Um,
that's
I
a
think
much better return from
Isner's serving very
Tsitsipas, though.
well.
Agreed. I think he is a very good backhand from Tsitsipas from the second serve of Isner. Really good backhand cross court, and it's at the feet of John
Now,
Isner, and Isner can only put it into the net.
sorry for some. I've
Sorry.
done some research on the final set.
Yes.
On the final set. So after the epic, the Isner epic, I think, I don't know how long it was. It was
70-68, I think.
70-68 in the last set.
Yeah.
And I think it was 6 hours. Not 6 hours.
No, it was 11 hours or something like that.
11 hours.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was at Wimbledon 2010. And there was actually, do you remember back in Wimbledon, there was actually the 6-hour 36 between Kevin Anderson and John Isner.
I remember, yeah.
26.
That was a semi-final. And then Kevin Anderson had to play, I think it was Federer in the final, or Djokovic as one of the two. And he basically said, look, the rules need to change because he was knackered, which is fair enough.
It's interesting. It wasn't the Mahou-Isner match that changed it. It was the Isner-Anderson match that changed the rule back in 2018. It was a
it's because
his final. Was that correct?
Correct.
So
really good backhand, Tsitsipas. Yeah, go on.
In 2019, fifth set tiebreaks, 12 games all were introduced to the men's singles and doubles draw in the 2019 Wimbledon Championship.
So 12 all, and then it goes to a championship tiebreak.
I believe
first to 10.
Yeah. And no, it's first to 7, I think.
Oh, really?
On 14 July 2019, I think Novak Djokovic with Roger Federer, he got to 12-12.
Yep.
In the men's singles final, if you remember.
Yep.
And Djokovic took the tiebreak 7-3 to win the singles title.
Crazy.
However, this is not the same for all the.
It's not.
It's not. I'm trying to think.
Right, 2-1 here, and Stefanos Tsitsipas with a couple of really quality backhand cross courts there to win that game. I was really impressed, actually. I've been impressed with the Greek just in terms of the mental fortitude here in the second set, just to make sure that he doesn't fall away, because John Isner has been playing some unbelievable tennis in spurts. So the fact that Tsitsipas has managed to get back a bit of momentum anyway is good. And I think he's shown glimpses of returning a bit better, and he'll need to continue to do so, I think, going forward. Venny, let me know if you do come up, or you do come across like the French Open rules or whatever, and let me know, and then I'll go on then. Yeah, what the rules then?
The US Open, I believe it's if it gets to 6-6 in the fifth set, they play a tiebreak to 7.
Okay.
And however, in Australian Open in 2019, adopted final set tiebreaks, but it's the first to 10 points.
Yeah.
At 6 games all, and yes, but the French Open as of 2019, it may have been different, may have changed now. French Open remains only Grand Slam in which the final set must be won by 2 clear games.
Yeah, no, I think it's and you know what the funniest thing is that the French Open is probably the most grueling tournament out of all of them, because the points are longer because it's on the clay. It's interesting. I'm not a fan of it being first to 7 in a tiebreak. It should be first to 10 at least. Crazy that it's only 6 all as well at the Australian and US Open. So that's yeah. I think, what was it, 12 all at Wimbledon is I think is sensible. 6 all, I don't know. It seems like a bit of a lottery, which a tiebreak can be, especially to 7 as well. But I don't know. Maybe it might be me. John Isner here going big out wide to the backhand. Tsitsipas does get across though. Oh, that's really good from Tsitsipas. That's fantastic movement from the Greek player. Really, really good stuff. Just managed to get the return back. Isner came in with the volley. Didn't do enough though with the volley. And Tsitsipas crunches the forehand down the line. And Tsitsipas can only frame the attempted volley. So really impressive stuff from him. And 30 love up on ISNER's serve here, Venu. We might see a break on ISNER's serve.
Come on.
Another second serve for ISNER. Sorry, for Tsitsipas to look at.
He gets 3 huge aces like you do.
Oh, what a forehand. So 40 love down. No, I reckon he's breaking him here. See, this is the thing though, right? So the first serve is the weapon. The second serve still is a weapon, but not as much. And his first serve deserted him in this game, and that's what's made the biggest difference. So, you know, ISNER saving 1 break point there to get to 40-15, but I'd be surprised if he saves both of them. Let's see. I think he needs a couple of big serves, does the American. Right, come on, Stefanos, because I wanted to get to 1 set all and then 1 apiece, you know? I mean, although everyone loves a 5-setter where someone comes back from 2 sets to love down as well. Definitely partial to that as well. See, another breakpoint save from ISNER. Then he might be right. He might get himself out of trouble here and just do it with some really top-notch tennis, which happens. Especially with big servers as well, it can happen. Right. So 40-30 here. Then you might need to tell me what's going on as my thing is frozen.
Oh, has it? So they're just trading ground strokes at the moment. Huge forehand from ISNER. Tsitsipas is staying in this. Oh, what a volley at the net from ISNER. He's now back at juice. He has saved 3 break points.
Oh, you're right, flipping it.
Now saved 5 break points this match.
My gosh.
Ridiculous. What a volley that was.
Was it on the forehand side? Do you just
on the forehand side?
Yeah.
Tsitsipas tried to hit a passing backhand down the line, but Tsitsipas did a nice forehand volley to kill the
ISNER's volleying is really good as well. His serve and volleying, just in general, is fantastic. Really good. And he's good. I think he's a pretty good doubles player as well, actually, John ISNER.
Yeah, he must be. Oh, mate. Imagine trying to lob him. How can you lob him?
6'10". Go on, try and lob me. Mate, put it into the orbit. But big serving from John ISNER. It's a difference, right? I mean, it can get you out of trouble. That's the biggest thing. It can get you out of trouble. It's just crazy to think about. Right, so advantage to John ISNER. And Tsitsipas might have blown 3 break points in this game, and he has, because it's 2 games all. John ISNER has just saved 3 break points there. That's really impressive. That's how you save break points, I guess, on your serve. You just go big and really accomplish some fantastic volleys as well, which I thought was extremely impressive. And Venu was saying as well. Clearly, John ISNER at the moment is just level raised for sure, and he's really up for this. You can tell he's fired up, the American, and Stefanos Tsitsipas, who me and Venu, I think, definitely huge fans of. He's got his work cut out for him here, for sure, Venu, doesn't he?
Yeah, 100%. I think Tsitsipas mentally has to come back here because it's quite hard.
He just needs to stick in there, doesn't he? And keep holding. Yes.
He'll get his opportunity.
Exactly, yeah. I agree. He can't get frustrated by that. I think you're right. Mentally, it's the biggest thing. I think, especially with this younger generation, it's stick in there. Look, you had opportunities. It doesn't matter if it's gone begging. You just say, you know what? I'm going to keep on plugging away, keep on holding my serve. Break point opportunities will come again, and I'll break. If it goes to a tie break, I'll back myself. And that's what you do. But yeah. Guys, as well in the chat, we've got quite a few. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow. I really appreciate it. Let me know as well who you think is going to win the match, and also hit the notification bell as well to get alerted to all new videos. I do day-by-day roundups and also previews and reviews and live streams like this. So 30 love up here for Tsitsipas, and seems to have put those break points to the back of him, behind him, thrown it over his shoulder, and 30 love up here. As ISNER even tries to go big with the backhand down the line, but can only net it. So 40 love. This is kind of what the doctor ordered for Tsitsipas, to just kind of make sure he has a bit of an easier service game here. Nothing too strenuous, just ease himself into this service game, hold to love, and then kind of go again on the return. So that's what we'll be looking to do. Tries to go big out wide on the ad side, does Stefanos Tsitsipas, but misses that first serve. So second serve for John Isner to have a look at. Goes down the tee to Isner's forehand, and then Isner into a rally here. Nothing too extravagant from either player. Pretty conservative, but Isner goes long with the forehand eventually, and that's a hold to love. So that's a very, very impressive service game from Tsitsipas, and kind of exactly what we were saying, Venu, that he just needs to stay composed and really just continue to back his game and hold on his serve, and then the opportunities will come. So I think that was really impressive. Guys in the chat as well, please do remember to smash the like button. It really does help grow the channel. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. Of course, please do remember to subscribe to the channel as well. Again, really helps the channel to grow. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. And finally, please click the notification bell to get alerted to all the new videos. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. Really good to have a few people on. It's always good. Please do feel free as well to post any questions or comments you might have, especially about this match or any other matches at the French Open. And stay tuned as well for my daily roundups that I will release as well each day as the French Open goes on.
So
these go on, Danny.
Tsitsipas made the semi-finals of the French Open last year.
Yep.
Which is impressive. I don't know who he faced.
Do you want to know who he faced? Should I tell you?
Yeah.
So he faced Novak Djokovic.
Oh, right.
And he actually looked like he might win that match, but he kind of fell away physically and lost in 5 sets. So Djokovic got through that in the end, as a true champion like he did. And I think the mental side, as you alluded to earlier, Venu, definitely came into play there for sure. But Tsitsipas has got a pretty good record here, making the semis here last year, and he'll be looking to make the final. I mean, people like Thiem have gone out early doors, so it's opening up. So this is an opportunity. If he doesn't win here, he'll definitely see it as a huge missed opportunity. Really good start though from John Isner here on his serve at 2-3, but 1 set up, and by Tsitsipas even got mixed up between the two. How can I? 1 6'10", 1 6'3", one's Greek, one's American. Crazy, isn't it? But both got very good taste apparently in clothes. Look, by the looks of it, really good. Really good from Tsitsipas there. He was struggling to get that return deep, so he just went really low over the net with the backhand slice, and Isner could only go long with the approach shot. So 30 love up on Isner's serve, and Tsitsipas is doing this. He's knocking on the door again, like he did in that last service game here. So a lot more returns back in court by Tsitsipas, putting pressure on Isner, really making him play that extra shot, Venue, which you and I know how annoying it can be.
Yeah, 100%.
Or look at that again, making Isner play, but really good volley. That's how you serve and volley, though. But yeah, 100%. I mean, playing that extra shot, those guys that you play, and they just get everything back. It's just a night. They make you play that extra shot. You hit a really good fall, and you think, oh, that's it. Not going to get that. It's a winner. Next thing you know, it's looped back and just dropped in, and you have to reset in the point. And that's the kind of thing that Tsitsipas is trying to do on Isner's serve here. Just scramble, get anything on it, get it back in court, give himself as much chance as possible in this game. But you know what? If Isner does that, you got no chance, because that's a huge ace down the tee on the ad side to Tsitsipas's forehand, but just swinging away. Beautiful stuff from the American, and 30 all here. So brought it back from 30 love down to 30 all. Really, really impressive stuff from the big American. This time, John Isner tries to go out wide to Tsitsipas's forehand, but it's a fault. So we've got we've got a second serve here for Tsitsipas. Have a look at again. Goes big with the forehand, deep, really good. Now into the rally. Now this is where Tsitsipas needs to make it count. Good into out forehand from Isner. Wow, that's what you're talking about. That's good improvisation as well. The volleying's just been very good from Isner, Venue, hasn't it?
It's been fantastic. What a volley that was.
Thing is, right, so he didn't have time to get around it. So then he just, look at this though. That's beautiful. That's composure. That's how to volley. Unbelievable stuff from the American. Really good touch of, that's a drop shot. That's a drop volley as well. It's not just a normal volley. It's a drop volley. Really, really impressive.
Is this the second round, Fazan, or the third?
It's the second round.
Okay.
No, sorry. It's the third round.
So the furthest ISNER has made in the French Open is the fourth round. That's the fourth round in 2018.
Okay.
The second round last year.
Oh, he gets really lucky with a neck cord there. Very lucky at 40-30, but doesn't matter because he holds. And after a pretty precarious position at 30 love down, he holds to make it 3-all. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please remember to like this video. Come on, I can see there's loads of people in the chat, but not many people are liking the video. Please do remember to like the video. It really does help the channel to grow, and also just to get the video out there. Just really helps. So, yeah, as Benny said, and comment as well. Benny told you to comment, so make sure you comment. But yeah, no, 100%. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. It really does help the channel as well. Good serve from Tsitsipas. ISNER really just charging Tsitsipas there, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Saber attack.
Look at this. Boom. And then next thing you know, huge forehand from Tsitsipas just goes, sorry, I'm winning that one. Yeah, the approach shot isn't good enough.
Really, that's a really good point. Tsitsipas put together there. It's coming up for Zan.
Oh, look at this. Good serve down the tee. And then what a forehand into out. That's a huge forehand from the Greek player. And had the time to get round it. And absolutely, oh, wow. I mean, it's just beauty personified. Really is. Beautiful from the Greek player. Here we go now. Tsitsipas. Another first serve. But goes wide. Misses a line there. So a second serve for John ISNER to have a look at here. This time tries to go. Oh, that's crazy. I think he lost his toss there, actually. Tried to go down the tee to the ISNER backhand. Double fault there. So 3 from Tsitsipas in the match so far. Only 0. Well, I say only. 0 for ISNER. So he's been sublime, really, in terms of his accuracy and kind of percentages on the serve for the most part. Really big serve from Tsitsipas. Is that in? No, it's not. It's gone wide. So a second serve for ISNER to have a look at. Tsitsipas goes into the backhand of ISNER. ISNER steps in. That's a beautiful backhand and doesn't give Tsitsipas any time. And he's been stepping in a lot on the Tsitsipas second serve, hasn't he, Benny?
He has, yeah. He's trying to attack it. And he's backing
and that says it all.
On the follow-up as well, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a really good lesson for guys who, I guess, if you play club level and someone doesn't necessarily put much on their second serve, what ISNER is doing there is fantastic. You just step in and make sure you make your approach shot count and then come to the net as well. And it makes a big difference at the right times, of course. But the fact that he's hit nearly double the amount of backhand winners, John ISNER, I think says a lot about how solid his backhand's been, because Tsitsipas has got a very good one, as you said, Vanu, but isn't known for having a particularly good one. So he's improved on that a lot. Another double from Tsitsipas, though, there. That was a big double. It wasn't really long there. He looks like he's unraveling a little bit. It could be another break point. Breakpoint opportunity here. Now, can Tsitsipas come up with the goods like ISNER did in his game? He saved 3, and Tsitsipas saves it with a really good forehand. That is a beautiful forehand.
On the line.
Really, really good from Stefanos Tsitsipas. Really, really impressive. Got second serve now here for John ISNER to have a look at. Into the backhand. And here we go. ISNER tries to go big into it with a forehand, but misses. It goes long, and Tsitsipas has saved. Well, he hasn't saved, sorry. He's gone to advantage. So this is beautiful. Guys, we've got 32 people in the chat. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow. Thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. Advantage here. Tsitsipas first serve into ISNER's forehand, then goes big with the forehand into out. Down the line, then into out to the backhand side of ISNER, and he wins the game. So really good from Tsitsipas there, saving that break point as well. Really impressive. Really, really impressive stuff from Tsitsipas. Right, so now it becomes the really, really important stage here. We've got John Isner, who has been really impressive on his serve for the most part. But the last two service games, he hasn't quite looked as solid as he has throughout the match so far. Obviously, had to save 3 break points, not in the last service game, but the one before that. In the last one, he was 30 love down on that service game. So Tsitsipas definitely having more success on the return, but not just more success on the return, but also just in general being more proactive in the return games and really making Isner work for every single point on his serve. And Isner not just being able to blow him away and kind of serve to love or 15 for the most part, which has made a huge difference, I think, to the games. And obviously, he hasn't got the break yet. But I think I wouldn't be surprised if it comes soon. I think John Isner definitely needs to keep up that first serve percentage as high as he can and has been, because as soon as it drops slightly in a game, it definitely makes a huge difference. Venny?
Yes.
Can you just check the chat?
Oh yeah, check the chat.
But John Isner just serving here, and he goes big down. Well, not down. Goes wide, and that is that an ace? Yes, it is. Really, really good serve from Stefanos. Well, from John Isner. Sorry, even really, really good serve. This time goes down the tee to the Tsitsipas forehand, and then Isner tries to go down the line, misses it though. Ooh, 15 all here. This is really nip and tuck, Venner, isn't it?
Very nip and tuck. I think we're going to have a 5-set epic here.
Do you think?
I think so, yeah. It's shaping out to be.
Yeah. Really, really good volley from John Isner. But then, oh no, the first one was good. The second one puts it straight into the net. Crazy stuff from the American. It was a hard one. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's really low. Yeah, it was a tough one, wasn't it, Benny?
It was very tough. He's quite a tall guy as well, trying to get low.
Yeah. He almost just had to drop it over, make sure that he had that half volley, just tap that one over, but it's tough. Need a lot of touch and feel there. Oh, really good though. I mean, brings it back with that point, doesn't he? 240k serve comes into that forehand, and Tsitsipas can't get near that one. So really good stuff. Okay, I'm going to go for a couple of minutes. Venu will hold down the fort with commentary, and Venu is automatically updating the scoreboard on here. So all we have to do is just let people know your fantastic personality.
Yes, so we've got a first comment of the day, just if Fizan leaves. So good stuff, Hartman. You're right, mate. Isner is on fire. He is on fire at the moment. He was 15-30 down in this game, and he just like so far this game, he's been able to, win the points when it matters. So he's been playing really well today. So currently, Isner has got game point to make it 4-4 in the second. Oh, was that an ace? No, just missed it there. But it'll be interesting to know the stats so far this game. I'll have a look. Live scores. Just have a look at the website. But Tsitsipas wins that point. It's back to juice. Let's have a look at the stats for this game. So Isner's on 9 aces. He's going to hit an ace now, not in the moment. Hits one down the middle. And he goes wide on the forehand. Tsitsipas punches his his fist in delight. Advantage for Tsitsipas. So how many break points? I think this is probably his 4th break point of the match. And let's see if he can win his first break point of the match. Let's see. It's a big point coming up in the context of the match. Lucas. Nice to meet you, Lucas. With an H there. Not sure what that means, mate. And he does it. Tsitsipas breaks. What a great break there. He goes 5-3 up in the second set. And now he has a chance to serve for the second set now. So big game coming up now. What a great forehand that was. And ISNER. Oh, the volley just wasn't good enough. Just hit the net cord on the top. But yeah, let's see if Tsitsipas can win this second set. Or as a first serve? No, it just missed. So it's a second serve now. So ISNER has a chance on the second serve. Oh, I think ISNER's losing this a bit here. He seems quite frustrated. He's changed his cap around a few times. If I was an opponent, I'm thinking something's up. But let's see if he can break back here, ISNER. Again, Tsitsipas is struggling to get his first serve in at the moment. So again, another second serve for ISNER to look at coming up. Goes down the middle. And again, ISNER hits it on his backhand, hits it straight into the net. And as a player, you know, having freebies on the second serve, you're laughing. So Tsitsipas will be pleased with that. See a first serve that goes in, and ISNER has not returned it. ISNER's body language not looking good, especially to what it was maybe 20, 30 minutes ago. And triple set point Tsitsipas. Big serve, and he's got it. He's won the second set, 6-3 in 32 minutes. So it's 1 set all at the moment, and it looks like Tsitsipas is in the ascendancy here. And looks like John ISNER has to find something from the tank, from the reserves to win this match here. So yeah, I think we're in for a good third set. We'll see how ISNER bounces back. That's really important. So let's have a look at the second set statistics, if I can get it up. So set 2, Tsitsipas 0 aces, whereas ISNER 2 double faults for Tsitsipas, 0 for ISNER. First serve is interesting, 56% first serve points won for Tsitsipas, whereas only 63% for actually no. Let me say that again. 56% of first serves in, whereas 63% for ISNER. But this is really interesting here. Tsitsipas wins on the first serve in 93% compared to 53% for John ISNER. So that was quite a big difference there. Net points won. Tsitsipas 3 out of 3 net points won, whereas ISNER 8 out of 16. So that tells us two things. One, that Tsitsipas was quite clinical when he did come to the net. However, ISNER did come up to the net a lot more, and I think maybe ISNER didn't want to have a ground stroke battle, a baseline battle, I mean, with Tsitsipas.
Venu's been holding down the fort, and he's been doing a fantastic job because we have loads of people in the chat. So you know what I'm going to say? Yeah, we do. We've got Venue said top left. So guys in the chat, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it. And as Venue would say, and we've got a couple of comments since I've left, keep the comments coming. Hi Lucas, hi Gustav. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think of the match as well. And wow, whoa, what have I missed? I've just missed the whole set.
You missed it, yeah. You literally went, and Tsitsipas literally broke the game you left and
He just blitzed him, did he?
Blitzed him, and I think Isner's make a lot of unforced errors, especially on Tsitsipas' serve, and a lot of second serves that last game Tsitsipas that Isner just didn't return back, just back in the net, and you're thinking, come on, it's a second serve here, get it back, and he's not just. I think Isner has to put that set behind him, and think, mate, it's only one set all.
Mate, this is crazy. I mean, I left, and the next thing you know, Tsitsipas just blitzed him. But I mean, wow. Let's see then. I guess is Tsitsipas going to take the momentum into this set, or is Isner going to reset again on his serve? Because yeah, it's crazy to think. Kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But we did say, Vinny, that opportunities would come, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think the opportunities will come. You just got to stick in there with Isner because
yeah, 100%. 100%. Guys, we've got like 40 odd people in the chat. So I need you guys to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already as well. Really appreciate it. Really helps the channel to grow as Isner goes huge with the serve down the tee into the backhand of Tsitsipas from the Drew side. Then another 2 smashes. The second one, Tsitsipas can't get the first one. He did. Unbelievable stuff from them. And we actually have a comment as well. Urology Education says Tsitsipas will win. Urology Education. I'm going to have to, guys, go and check out his channel. I don't know. I mean, it's quite an interesting topic, but
it's quite an interesting field of medicine, isn't
but
it?
fair enough. But he says Tsitsipas will win. You know what? Let's see. I mean, he's got the momentum going to the third set. I mean, you'd assume he's the favorite going even before this match, but Isner serving well. I mean, he's just served. He's just served to make it 40-15 there with a fantastic ace down the tee. So, what I would say,
ace where it ended up.
Like, yeah, look at this.
Like look, watch. See the middle line judge. It's like a bouncing cricket, like swerving out
crazy.
The way.
Yeah, unbelievable. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, it could go either way, couldn't it? But I reckon Tsitsipas 100% is.
It's interesting. One thing I said whilst your wafers on that last set, Tsitsipas won 3 out of 3 net points, whereas Isner won 8 out of 16. So just showing that Isner's trying to come up to the net more. So maybe I know he's not successful, but I think that's probably a tactic he needs to.
Well, you know what it is, Benny. I think so. In the first set, he had a much better percentage. I think it was something like 19 out of 22 net points, which was really good. So he had a higher percentage of net points won that first set, which probably makes a big difference. I think Tsitsipas has been a lot better with the passing shots, though, and also, yeah.
So in that first set, Isner won 10 out of 11 net points, whereas Tsitsipas won 1 out of 4.
Exactly. 100%. In fact, 1 billion%, Venny. Yes, you're completely right.
Oh. That's a good point there. Tsitsipas backhand not quite in at the. Ooh, who's Tsitsipas talking to at the moment? Getting quite vocal. I'm not sure about what that's about for song.
Oh, he's not happy with someone in the crowd, or maybe someone's trying to him. Although I say someone in the crowd, there's not really any. Well, that's his box. So he's talking to his dad and his coach, probably a classic Djokovic move as well. A lot of these players, they kind of shout to their box or direct things towards their box. They're not allowed to get coaching. All Tsitsipas is you're not allowed to.
Oh, I don't know that.
But no, yeah, you're not.
That second test, not test match, talking about cricket, second set, that Tsitsipas won 11 out of 27 receiving points, 41%, whereas Isner was quite a poor 16%, 4 out of 25 receiving points won. So that was quite a big disparity in the second set. Whereas I believe in the first set, it was a lot higher, 39% for Isner, whereas 17% for Tsitsipas.
Very interesting. So they did a poll here, Eurosport, saying who will be the next men's player to win their first Grand Slam, and Tsitsipas topped the poll at 41%. Medvedev behind him on 30 odd, Zverev on 15, and Yannick Sinner on 7. So interesting, actually. Interesting poll. It shows that people think Tsitsipas has the ingredients, kind of more ready-made ingredients to win one. Really good into out forehand from Tsitsipas as well. Fantastic stuff. Venu, do you mind just checking your comment for a second?
My comment.
Yeah. Well, Venu hits a fantastic. Oh, Venu. Well, Venu wishes he was on Philip Chatrier going into up forehand. So do I, to be honest with you. But that was a cracking forehand from Tsitsipas. And a really good serve as well. Down the tee. Really, really good serve. Guys, I'll probably be on for another maybe 10 minutes. Then I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Venu, who, depending on how busy he is, he'll go on for a little bit longer. Or if you're lucky, maybe even substantially longer, depending on how he feels. But guys in the chat so far, please do remember to smash the like button and subscribe button. And also, of course, I'll be doing a roundup of the day's play, as I've been doing every day so far for the French Open. And we'll be doing some more live streams throughout this week and also next week as well, especially when we get into the second week and we get some fantastic matchups. And what a serve from Tsitsipas for an ace, and to kind of see out the game as well. This has been fantastic from Tsitsipas. It really has in that game, serving to love. But really, really good stuff from the Greek player. Right, so we are having quite a number. Let's see. Can ISNER? Oh, it's a let first serve, and we've got a comment as well. Let's have a look. Eurogy Education says that Tsitsipas and Medvedev is an exciting quarterfinal. That would be a really exciting quarterfinal. The biggest reason why is because they've got beef. They don't like each other. They really dislike each other. Tsitsipas and Medvedev. They've had a run. When they were younger, they had a run in. An argument. So there's a clip, actually. I'll show it to you. I'll send it to you, Benny. I'll send it to you because it's quite funny. It's quite a funny exchange.
About nothing.
It's quite funny, actually, to be honest with you. It was on court as well. It was hilarious. Let's have a look here. Venu's, I think, slightly ahead, and he's saying what a shot, and that's a really good into-out forehand from ISNER. Then another into-out forehand from ISNER. Oh, what a drop shot. Bloody heck. What a shot. And you know what? To top it all off, we've got 42 people in the chat. Unbelievable. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow. Thank you very much. What a shot from John ISNER. No. The record for most people in a chat, then, if you want to guess how many people I've had in a chat? No, 200.
You've had 200?
Yeah, for the PSL.
Nice. That's really good.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Down the tee, and oh, what happened there? No, it's a second serve. I thought at one point that Tsitsipas just hadn't played that, but it had gone long. So second serve for Tsitsipas to have a look at. Really good forehand down the line. He moves very well, does Tsitsipas, but as has ISNER. But ISNER goes long with his own ground stroke. So 15-30 on ISNER's serve. So ISNER 30-15 up on it. This should be an okay hold for him. I feel like we're in a very crucial part of the game. And Roger says, Education says Musetti. Yeah, I mean, Musetti is a decent player, isn't he? Is Musetti. Decent Italian player. And yeah. So after this game, I'm going to go and leave you on the capable hands of Venu as Tsitsipas goes into out with a fantastic forehand down the line. Wow. Wowee. Yeah, so Musetti obviously beating Nishioka and Goffin so far in the French Open, which is the Goffin win was really impressive. And he's playing Natino even, sorry. Eurogy Education says Djokovic, Musetti is an exciting fourth round match. 100%, man. I'm liking this, Eurogy Education. You're getting excited for these matchups, and so you're making me excited as well. So much so I might need to go onto your YouTube channel. Really good volley, though, from John ISNER. Two fantastic volleys from John ISNER on the backhand side. Really it's just amazing how he can be very, very demanding. Not demanding, sorry, that's not the right word. He can be very daunting at the net, can John Isner. I think he's quite impressive. I'd love to play doubles with him. I feel like he just win. If you put in a decent serve, he will poach and destroy any loose balls at the net. And then he serves really well as well. Perfect. Oh, goes for the drop shot, does John Isner. And misses it. So at Juice, we have a chance potentially. Right, so
Serve there is on.
Yeah, I mean he's a monster. Right, here we go. Sneha Mahaparata says, "Can someone send a link to watch the match online?" I don't have a link. I can tell you where we're watching it. This is on the TV. So we're watching at Eurosport. There's actually a Eurosport player app as well. I think it's really cheap actually. I just don't have it, but I think it's like $3 or something. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not sure. Where are you, Snares, as well? I guess let us know. Maybe if you're in India. I think you can still get Eurosport Player in India. But Tsitsipas, though, can only net the backhand. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you with Venu for a little bit then, as long as Venu likes to go. And Euroji says that Sneha's Hot Star apparently is a channel. Fair enough. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Venu. Venu has control of everything. So listen to him. Be good. Post loads of questions and comments because Venu loves them as well. And also, please do remember to smash the like button and subscribe button as well. And especially for Venu, because Venu's, I mean, Venu will be loving this, especially if it's as good as it's been so far. So I'll leave you, Venu. Thank you very much. I'll leave it in your capable hands. And guys, I'll see you on the next video. And yeah, keep an eye out for the day's roundup as well.
Yes, so do check out Fizan's daily roundup of the French Open. It's a very good catch up on the day's events. I certainly like to. That's my source of information to see what's happened in the day so far. But yeah, currently on serve in the third set. I've got a feeling it's going to go to 5 sets. What do you think? Please do put in please do comment. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so it's interesting that there's no crowds. They're having these night sessions at the French Open. I'm not sure how the players think about that. I think a lot of players do feed off the crowd, and yeah, so it's Tsitsipas just got a second serve here, isn't it? Oh, and he shanks that. That's ridiculous. So Tsitsipas 15-love up in his second service game of this third set. Just trying to get the stats. As you know, as you probably guessed, everyone, I really like my stats. Can you believe it? Is that an ace or is that out? Oh, I think that was in. Oh, it's out. I thought that was another ace, but Hawkeye's coming up now. Let's see how close that was. Oh, that was too close. To be honest, I've seen closer. But can you believe it? In this third set, Tsitsipas has hit 2 aces. Isner has hit 1. Wow. He's already up, and this is only his second service game. And Isner, I believe, has just won the second point there. So it's 15-all. Big point coming up. So Fizan thinks it's going to go to 5 sets. Let me know if any of you think it's going to go to 5 sets. If so, I'll be staying up quite late tonight. So 30-15 for Tsitsipas. Let's see if we can hit a good second serve in here. Or isn't it trying to go around a second serve? Nice backhand slice. Another backhand. Oh, we're seeing some lovely backhands from Tsitsipas here. And some good backhands. Oh, what a forehand cross court from Tsitsipas. And he's got to finish the point off here, and he does. That forehand cross court really set up the point there for Tsitsipas, and he's 40-15 up on his serve. See, I just think ISNER doesn't move as quick, but to be honest, I think even Djokovic would have struggled with that cross-court forehand, and an easy forehand down the middle to win that point, 40-15. Tsitsipas currently. Nice serve down the middle. Oh, good return from ISNER, and Tsitsipas hits his backhand wide. So let's have a look at the stats so far. Anything interesting? So first serve's average is interesting. I'll come on to that in a moment. Tsitsipas 40-30 up. He's got a second serve now. Isner looking to win this point to get it to juice. I think Tsitsipas has hit a lot of second serves this set. And he hits a second serve ace? What? Oh, it must have been a let. The first. So this is second serve now. Isner is attacking his second serve by advancing, and he hits that shot long, and Tsitsipas wins the game. So it's 2-2, I believe. 2-2? Yes, it's 2-2. What's going on here? Why is Tsitsipas going back to his chair? Oh, he's getting a new racket. Fair enough. As you do. I wish I had more than one racket that I can use in a match. I wonder why they change it. I reckon the tension changes probably from the ridiculous amount of hits to the ridiculous amount of shots, the speed as well. And as I was saying earlier, in terms of the serves, the fastest serve from Isner is 206 kilometers an hour and 202 for Tsitsipas, and Isner just hits a fantastic wide serve there and hits an ace. And Isner's 15 love up on his serve. Any comments? Please do comment. No, the more comments, the better. Please do interact. And Fizan says, guys, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Vamos Tsitsipas. So clearly he wants Tsitsipas to win. And here in the replay, just see. It's ridiculous how quick that. It's ridiculous. I don't think you can really appreciate how fast they serve. And I think Isner has hit he's hit 3 aces in a row. It's ridiculous. And Fizan says, if you could have anyone serve, who would you have? Well, it has to be Isner. Come on, has to be Isner. Maybe Federer serve because it's so beautiful and elegant. Oh, Isner can't quite get first serves in a row. Feel free, others, to comment on that. Oh, nice volley there from John Isner. I think he got a bit lucky there. I think he may have hit the top of the net cordon, but he's now currently it's 3-2, third set, and still on serve. So this serve can go anyway. And Fizan says, if you could hit with anyone, then which players would it be? Who would I like to hit with? Some of one-handed back. Federer. I'd love to hit with Federer, of course. Nadal, maybe a lefty. Get some lefty practice with left-hander. Maybe Wawrinka, maybe Serena. I'd like to hit Serena because she's just a great of tennis. Full stop. Who else would I like to hit with? Just Murray. I think Murray's we could have a good banter with Murray, afterwards. So maybe Murray or Federer. So let's have a look at the stats so far. So let's just go back to this. So let's have a look at the stats for this set. So 4 aces for Isner. He's gone up now for that. 2 for Tsitsipas. It's interesting. 65% of Isner's first serves are in. serves off, and that's 60% for Tsitsipas. Whereas this is interesting, Isner has won 92% of his first serves, whereas only 83% for Tsitsipas. Win on second serve is there's quite a big disparity here. 75% for Tsitsipas. He's won a lot, 3 out of 4. Whereas Isner, has only won 2 out of 7 second serves. So that's something I think Isner has to really work on. His second serve. Tsitsipas is really attacking his second serve. So really good rally here to start the Tsitsipas' service game. Oh, look at this. This is wonderful. And then Tsitsipas. Commentator's curse there. Tsitsipas shanks a forehand long to make it love 15 to Isner. Just the slow motion just shows you how nicely they hit the ball with topspin. It's amazing to see. Its longest rally, 18 shots, I believe. Must be longest rally of the match so far. Nice serve there from Tsitsipas, and he acknowledges that with a fist pump. That's what I do as well. I like a good fist pump. That's how I like to celebrate when I win a point. Bring the score back. Oh, sorry. Is it updating though? Oh yeah, it is updating. Sorry. I thought it wasn't updating. My bad. No, not like that. How do you do it? It's like this. That's better. Thanks. And he's loving the commentary. I'm learning from you, Fizan. Is that better? I think that's better. I think it's updating. I may be wrong. No, it's updating. That's a lot better. Sorry. I thought it wasn't. So it's 30-15 Tsitsipas. Please do keep comment. Please do comment. A double fault from Tsitsipas there. Yes, it's updating. Sorry, it's back. It's back now. So it's updating. So it's back to 30 all. You know, double faults. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's 1-1 now in double faults now in the third set. Come on, he just hit a first serve wide. Come on, he needs to get his second serve in. And Isner tried to run round that second serve. He tried to attack it, but he misses it. And Tsitsipas goes 40-30 up. Now, let's see what Tsitsipas does here. So, no break point so far this set for both players. Ooh, that serve was long. Okay, I thought that was in. But clearly, my vision's not very good from watching from home. You can see John Isner is really coming up to Tsitsipas's second serve. Good rally here. Oh, and Isner trying to slice it back, and only can find the net. So it's 3-3, and yeah, still on serve. Both players haven't given their opponent a sniff on breaking so far this set. So looks like it's going to go to a tiebreak. So any interesting statistics this set? Any big disparities? I'll come on to that. So Isner missed his first serve. Let's see what Tsitsipas does on Isner's second serve. Good return there. Oh, and I think he must have hit it long. So it's... No, hit the net. It's interesting. He's mishit quite a few of his forehands so far this set. So maybe something's up. So let's see. Big serve there from Isner, and yeah, good volley, but it wasn't Tsitsipas was able to go there, but ISNER was able to return that and win the point quite easily. Good volley, resets, and wins the point. Easy tennis from John Isner. What score from Bob Marley? So do you see the score that's you see in the middle of the screen? That's updating. You can see it in the red. So Isner's trying to come up to net a lot more, which I think is an interesting tactic. I think he's going to struggle to exchange ground strokes with Tsitsipas from the back, considering Tsitsipas' backhand. What a wonderful backhand that was. Fantastic. Yeah, as Fizan says, it's on screen. It's free at the moment. As you can see, it's in the red. So you just see the players in the faces, and you can see the red. That's what's updating. So you can have a look at that. So a good serve there from Isner. Tsitsipas couldn't really return that. And 2 game points for Isner coming up. And a huge serve out wide. No one in the world is going to return that. And it goes to 4-3 in the third set. This set's already 27 minutes long, whereas the second set only took 34 minutes. So, yeah, I reckon it's going to go to 5 sets. 100% going to go to 5 sets. So let's look at both these players head to head. So it's 3-2 to Tsitsipas. I believe the last time they met was in Mexico on the hard courts. Tsitsipas won 6-3, 6-2. Last time they met in a Grand Slam was at Wimbledon back in 2018 in the round of 16. John Isner won that 6-4, 7-6, 7-6. So that's the last time they won. They played in the Grand Slam. But the last three times they've played, Tsitsipas has come out on top, which I find is interesting. What other interesting head-to-heads do I have? So Tsitsipas 22, Isner 34. So when Isner turned pro in 2007, Tsitsipas probably, well, he's not in nappies, but he was 9 years old. So that's put the age into perspective. 7 career titles for Tsitsipas, 15 career titles for Isner. And we continue with on serve 4-3 Tsitsipas to serve. Let's see how this set plays out. So there's 50 people in the chat. Please remember to like the vid and subscribe to the channel for more vids like this. Oh, I just think Isner's backhand hasn't really been firing this set so far. Let's have a look at stroke summary on the thing. Let's have a look. Again, Tsitsipas 30 love up. Isner makes unforced error. And looks like Tsitsipas is going to have another easy hold of serve. So let's have a look. Is it rally analysis I'll look at? I just love Tsitsipas' backhand. Look at that. And he gets the line. Does he get the line on his backhand? What a... Oh, he does. What a fantastic down the line backhand. That's a very hard shot to play. Lovely backhand cross court. And then he just finishes Isner off by a fantastic backhand down the line. I think Tsitsipas' backhand is probably better than Federer's at the moment. What do you think? And please do let me know in the chat. Yeah, Fizan agrees. Isner's two-handed backhand has fallen away so far. Yeah, I'd say it's probably less solid than Federer's. Federer's backhand is so reliable, isn't it? But I just like watching Tsitsipas's one. He seems to have more flair with it. But if you want to see Federer absolutely bossing his backhand, there's a video where YouTube it where type in Federer backhand, and it's I think it's Australian Open game in the final where he completely demolishes Nadal because his backhand was unbelievable. So do watch that if you want that to see Federer's backhand in action. Like, it was unbelievable. A finale de Roland Garros, Nadal versus Tsitsipas. Is that what you want? I don't know. I think so. Maybe Djokovic Tsitsipas would be good. Tsitsipas not too happy with the call here with the ball, and it's been called out, I believe. And Fizan replying, "I would love that. A Tsitsipas Nadal, a young gun versus one of the oldies. I think that will be a good head to head." So 4-4 in this third set. Good backhand return from Tsitsipas, and then he hits the next backhand long. Ridiculous. Anyway, that's commentator's curse for you. 30 love up Tsitsipas. No, ISNER, sorry, my bad. But let's have a look at how they're doing in terms of the stats. Big serve there from ISNER, out wide. And he goes 40 love up. It's going to be another easy hold of serve for John ISNER. 15 aces so far this game. And Tsitsipas has already managed 5. So 15 points on the serve. 3 points. That's a lot. Oh, ISNER tries a drop shot and he wins that point and wins the game to go 5-4 up. And Tsitsipas has to hold his serve to stay in this third set. So it's quite interesting in terms of this match, in terms of looking at the strokes. Any disparities here? It's interesting. In terms of volley shots, Tsitsipas has won 5 out of 10 volley shots, whereas ISNER has won 10 out of 10. And drop shots, ISNER has won 4 out of 13 drop shots, whereas Tsitsipas has won 2 out of 8. So ISNER's trying these drop shots a lot more than Tsitsipas is at the moment. In terms of, let's have a look at how this third set, in terms of stats, in terms of aces, 6 aces so far for ISNER compared to 2 for Tsitsipas, and that's really really helping him at the moment. And the first serve percentage is 69% for ISNER, whereas only Tsitsipas can only manage 50% so far this set. Whereas in set 2, I believe that was higher, it was 56%. So Tsitsipas's first serve is dropping at the moment. Let's see if he can bring it back. See what I just said? He just misses the first serve there. And as a result, John ISNER is getting a chance on Tsitsipas's weaker second serve. Nice rally occurring here. Nice forehand there from Tsitsipas, and ISNER couldn't get round to that properly. And as a result, Tsitsipas is 15 love up, and lots of comments here, which is great. Who do you think has a better chance of winning the set, Venu, given this third set? I think, I'm not sure. It's going to go to tiebreak. It could be, it's 50-50 at the moment. Sorry, that's just kind of a on the fence answer. Sorry about that. Khalid says, ISNER, not having to actually watch ISNER is a help. Why is that, John? Why don't you like watching ISNER? Where do you all watch his live? And at John, ISNER's frustratingly good on his serve. Yes, he is. And I think we made that point earlier. You know, ISNER's really good on his serve, and he's just frustrating play to watch because he hits aces or hits unreturnables or hits, you know, and just has easy holds of serve. And Eurosport Player or Eurosport, that's what we're watching it on. Also, UK viewers is on ITV4 at the moment. That's how I'm watching it at the moment. So, yes. So we've got 52 viewers at the moment. So we've so please do keep commenting and do like and subscribe to Fizan's to the channel, and please do comment. I'm sure Fizan will release a video on reviewing today's play. I think all the big names have made it through today. I don't think there are any big losses. I'll go over that at the end of this game. So Tsitsipas has a chance of ISNER second serve here, which is ridiculous how high it bounces up. And ISNER's backhand is just not firing at the moment. It's really letting him down at the moment. Really letting him down. So Serena has managed to get to the fourth round. And Zverev and Bembedev are both through in straight sets. Oh, big serve there from ISNER. Oh, huge down the line. You are right. You are right, John. It's very hard to watch ISNER sometimes. Fizan Sabalenka, only big loss I think today from women's draw. No huge losses in the men's, I do not think. Well, I wonder who'll be if Tsitsipas does lose this. I think that will be a loss, but who knows? We'll see. I think we're going to have a 5-set epic here, and I think it'll come down to endurance. Who has got more fuel in the tank? Oh, what a lovely loopy! Oh, Tsitsipas not happy with that call. That backhand looked good, but clearly it wasn't. So ISNER 30-15 up. That was a big point actually. ISNER Tsitsipas should have really won that point. Oh, good leave there from ISNER after coming to the net after his huge serve. And ISNER 40-15 up. Easy. I don't think there has been a break point this set. Nope. 0% break point. 0 out of 0 for Tsitsipas. 0 out of 0 break points. 1 for ISNER. They're not giving us any sniff on their serve. And it's 6-5 now. And Tsitsipas has got to serve now to stay in the third set and to avoid going 2-1 down. And this is a big opportunity now for ISNER to break. I think you just go for it. You know, the 6-5 game, just go for it, ISNER, because he's got nothing to lose. Because if he does lose the game, it will go to a tiebreak. And the tiebreak, let's see. I wonder who will be favourite to win the tiebreak if he does get to that. Let me know in the comments. Yes. We shall have Fizan saying Casper Ruud, number 15 seed, lost in 5 sets to an unseeded player. And Fognini lost as well. I think the Italian. I think he's Italian, must be. So let's have a look at the stats so far this set. What's interesting here is any disparities here. I think the issue is Tsitsipas is struggling with his first serve. percentage at the moment. It's 50%, whereas Isner's managing 68%. And whilst I'm talking, it's got to 2-hour mark, this match. So I've been watching this game for a good 2 hours. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. But yeah, I think Tsitsipas has to really work on his first serve, just getting it in. Because his first serve percentages has been decreasing every set. Good serve, first serve there. Oh, and Isner really should have got that backhand over. It's interesting. I think at the moment, Tsitsipas' first serve is letting him down, whereas Isner's backhand is letting him down as well. So, and as a result, both players can't really pull ahead of the other. It's very even Stevens at the moment. So Tsitsipas, 15 love up on his serve. Let's see if he can get first serve in. Come on, get that first serve percentage up. Oh, good first serve. And finishes the point. Easy. It's an easy game, isn't it, tennis, when you get your first serve in? And 30 love up. And a great forehand winner there. No chance for Isner to get that back. Another great first serve from Tsitsipas. And there you go. 3 good first serves, and Tsitsipas is 4 love up. Not 4 love up, 40 love up. What am I talking about? And yeah. So 3 game points. And a fantastic fourth first serve. And as a result, it's 6-6. It's 42 minutes long, this third set. It's going to be the longest set so far this game. And John says, Isner doesn't have much of a game outside the big serve. That is correct. And tie-break records in 2021. Stefanos Tsitsipas has a tie-break record of 7-5, whereas John Isner has a tie-break record of 10-2, which is ridiculous. I was trying to think if they do have tie-break records. And talk to you about. Roger Federer is a tie-break titan, as they say. He's won 65.1% of his tie breaks. And John Isner. Okay, I'll come on to this after the tie break. Oh, Isner wins the first point there. So Roger Federer has won 432 tie breaks, and John Isner is second with 387 tie breaks. But in terms of percentages, Federer is up there, 65.1. Arthur Ashe is second, 64.9. Djokovic is third on 63.3, which is quite interesting. Let's see if Isner can get a mini break here. Lovely rally. And again, Tsitsipas' backhand gets him out of trouble there. And John Fizan says John has been playing well other than serve this tournament, but normally you're 100% correct for sure. Now I think Isner has been playing some good shots. Has it actually been a rally there yet? Well, I guess there hasn't been that the Djokovic Federer type rallies where it's over 20 or 24, maybe sometimes 30. But yeah, I'm trying to think what's the longest. What is the longest? I'll find out. I wonder what the longest rally is in this game, but I'll have a look later. But once again, still on serve on the tie break. Tsitsipas did well to win his 2 serve points there. Let's see what Isner can manage here. First serve wide, Isner has a chance for a second. Tsitsipas has a chance on the second. He needs to make the most of this now. Oh, that's a fantastic backhand return. And John Isner hits it into the net, and Fizan says, I think you said one was 18. Yeah, I think so. It is 18. So yes, and I think Isner would be disappointed there. I think he should have put that volley away, really. Please do comment in the chat as well. And Tsitsipas is a breakup, well, mini breakup, as you can say, in the tie break, and he has a chance on the second serve of Isner. Oh, this is good. Oh, what a... How is... Oh, that's great. Tsitsipas was doing well to stay in the rally there, but Isner did well to win that. He's just so tall. Just look at that. Nice smash there. And Tsitsipas is not getting that. So it's, what is it now in the tie break? It's 3-2 and it's to Tsitsipas, and he has two serves now. We're looking to get 5-2. That's his aim. Can he get 4-2? And he does get 4-2. So Isner has to really come back here to win this third set now. Tsitsipas is clearly in descendancy now. And they're going to switch sides now as they played 6 points. And I think Isner will have... Tsitsipas will have his one serve. And to make it 5-2. So in terms of their head-to-head, I'm trying to think. So the last time they played, when's the last time? So when they played in 2020 ATP Masters in Cincinnati, they actually both went to tie breaks. No, actually, Tsitsipas won 7-6, 7-6, and he won both those tie breaks. And in China in 2019, he won the tie break as well. So it looks like he's going to win another tie break against John Isner. And was that the first serve in? No, it wasn't. So Isner has a chance to look at Isner's second serve, Tsitsipas's second serve here. Ooh, good return there from Isner. Oh, and he what a forehand there, and from Tsitsipas, and a really good smash as well. And he goes 5-2 up. Isner really has his back against the wall here. It looks like he's getting tired. And a great smash there from Tsitsipas. They look easy, but trust me, smashes are hard. Maybe, especially from club tennis when I play, I always seem to miss them because I'm trying to hit it too hard. Maybe I don't. I need to practice a lot more smashes. I think that is a shot that I think club players need to utilize a lot more. Oh, was that an ace? Tsitsipas doesn't think so. And I think it's still 5-2, second serve for Isner. Oh, he just misses the John Isner did well there. He's a good second serve out wide to Tsitsipas's backhand, and he came up to the net and put that ball away, which was impressive. So Isner 5-3. Tsitsipas still a mini breakup in the third set, in the third set tie break, and Tsitsipas is looking to win this, so he gets a good number of set points. He's got a chance to get set point on Isner's second serve. Great back. Oh, that's that. Oh, and Isner. I don't think that was the right time. Tried a drop shot there. Tried to catch Tsitsipas off guard there, and he misses that drop shot. And I don't think that was the right time to to do that drop shot. And as a result, Tsitsipas has got set point. He's actually got 3 set points now. And let's see if he gets this. If Tsitsipas wins his tie break, then that'd be very impressive. Well, let's see if he does. Big first serve. Oh, and he does. And ISNER hits his forehand long. And a nice fist pump there from Tsitsipas, the classic fist pump from Tsitsipas. And he looks up at his what's it called? His crew, or I don't know what they call it in tennis. And his team, I mean. And John says, you would hope that Tsitsipas would come through. Just unfortunate to meet ISNER. I agreed. And thanks, Doc, whatever that means. And yeah, so Tsitsipas wins the 3rd set. He's 2-1 up now. After he's won the 2nd and 3rd set, after ISNER won the 1st set. And it's a good little comeback here from Tsitsipas. And set 3, let's go through the stats. As you know, I love my stats. So set 3, 2 aces from Tsitsipas, 7 for ISNER, 1 double fault each for both players, 64 first serve, 64% first serve for Tsitsipas, 62% for ISNER, which is quite similar. Also similar win on first serve, 95% for Tsitsipas, 92% for ISNER. Now this stat is the big disparity. So in the wins on the second serve, Tsitsipas won 75% on his second serve, whereas ISNER could only manage 47% on his second serve. Net points won, 86% for Tsitsipas, 73% for ISNER. No break points throughout that whole set, which just shows how well they've been holding serve. Receiving points won 26% for Tsitsipas, 12% for ISNER. 13 winners for Tsitsipas, 15 for ISNER. 6 unforced errors for Tsitsipas, 8 for ISNER, and I think quite a few of them were on the backhand. And total points won, 39 for Tsitsipas and 33 for ISNER. So I think what will ISNER have to do this set? Let's have a think. So looking at the stats, I think he needs to get trying to win a lot more of his second serves. Tsitsipas is definitely trying to attack that. But yeah, they just seem to be very good at holding, and Tsitsipas well to win that service, get that tiebreak. And tennis is a cruel game, very cruel game. 4 or 5 sets. I'm going to change my mind now. I think it's going to go to 4 sets now. I think we're seeing glimpses of ISNER tiring there, and I think his backhand is not as potent as it used to be. And I think Tsitsipas has got this in the bag. Let me know what others think. So I'm trying to think who would the winner of this game play next. So let me look at the draw. So Djokovic has got I think Berankis in the 3rd round. Federer's got Kopfer in the 3rd round. Nadal's got Cameron Norrie, a British hope. So all you Brit fans, do have a look at Norrie. He's going to play Nadal. Probably, I'm not sure what day it is. Sinner's through. Schwartzman and Kohlschreiber that'd be a good game in the 3rd round. And Zverev is through. Nishikori as well. And I'm trying to think who. So I think this is the 3rd round. So it's going to be. I'm not sure who they're going to play in the 4th round. We will find out in a bit. I'm sure Fizan will know. Tsitsipas class shining through and Isner not able to keep up to his high level. That is true. He's 30 love up already in his in the fourth set. I'm trying to find out who the winner will play next round in the fourth round. I just don't see how Isner's going to break Tsitsipas at the moment. That's my only. And look at that. Unforced errors from Isner creeping in. They are creeping in this match. And the sign is getting tired, and Tsitsipas is really coming out on top at the moment. So Isner has a chance of a second serve on 40 love. Good second serve from Tsitsipas. Nice, really good slice deep. But he misses the second time round and loses the points. It's 40-15 at the moment. A good first serve from Tsitsipas, and Isner only managed to return it back into the net. And as a result, it is 1 love up for Tsitsipas. That game only lasted 3 minutes. So, in terms of Tsitsipas, he's got to the semi-finals of Roland Garros last year. Be interesting to see if he gets to the final this year. He's looking good so far. Some promising signs from today. Isner's always a big task for any player, and you really need to play best tennis to get through past him. And let's see if Isner can get through this. So Isner, big first serve, and again his backhand. Another unforced error on his backhand is really letting him down at the moment. Women's play Carolina Busta. A winner play Carolina Busta. And thumbs up from, sorry I pronounced the name wrong, Katarzyna. Yes, so I'm sure that'll be a good match. A good rally so far, and again, Isner pushes forehand wide, sees it by his body language. You know, it's going to be 4 sets. I wanted a 5-set epic, but big point coming up. Tsitsipas 30 love up on Isner's serve. Big point coming up. Let's see if Isner can get him out of, like, Katarzyna from Fizan. Sorry if I butchered pronouncing your name. I'm really apologies. Do let me know if I pronounce it right or wrong, and do correct me. Oh, big forehand down the line from Isner. Another big forehand, and he wins the point. 30-15 up. So is it pronounced Katarzyna? No idea. Let's have a look at unforced errors so far this match. Because I believe it's creeping in for in this set. And again, Tsitsipas manages to win that point after Isner comes to the net. And Isner couldn't quite put that volley away, and it goes wide. And in terms of unforced errors, oh, maybe I'm wrong. It's 1-1 at the moment, but Isner manages to save a break point. I think with his good serve out wide. Another break point for Tsitsipas here. And Fazan says Karina Busta is a decent clay court player, but would back Tsitsipas to beat him. Ooh, Isner try to go for a Isner trying to go for a big ace down the line. Oh, and what a backhand winner from Tsitsipas, and he gets the early break in the 4th set, and that's probably going to be game, set, and match, I think. So Tsitsipas has a chance to go 3-love up in the 4th set, and it's going to be really hard for Isner to come back here, but who knows? Maybe Isner has got something in the tank, but we shall see. Tsitsipas looking to have a service game like he did on the first game of this set. Nice rally developing here. Forehand. Ooh, a nice forehand from Isner. Another nice cross court from Isner. Both these players are running around their backhands, which is interesting. Even Tsitsipas is, and Isner couldn't quite get the winner there. Maybe if he was playing his best, he would have got that winner, the backhand down the line, but he didn't quite get that. And that's the difference between winning and losing a point at this level. So 15-love up for Tsitsipas. Not quite getting his first serves in this service game. And John, you're not really a Isner fan, are you? It's good night, Isner, isn't it? I'm afraid so. Already, Tsitsipas 30-love up. I think this set is really going away from Isner at the moment. Because Tsitsipas has already won 10 points this set, and whereas Isner has only won 3 points this set. So that really puts things into perspective. Ooh, they're slicing a lot more now. Tsitsipas running around his backhand. Oh, and he hits his forehand cross-court long. And it's 30-15 now for Tsitsipas. And how John hates his namesake. Yeah, surely a John should be supporting a John. That's for sure. So Tsitsipas, big point coming up here. Oh, misses his first serve. Tsitsipas hasn't really been getting his first serves in, and as a result, Isner's having a sniff of his second serve. You really see Isner attacking that second serve there. Good backhand down the line from Isner. Good cross court from Isner. And comes to the net, and Tsitsipas passing shots not very good, and makes it 30-all. What a great volley that was from approach shot, from John Isner. He does that very well, doesn't he? And Tsitsipas showing some signs of emotion there, which he's allowed to do, of course. But big point coming up. Or great serve out wide from Tsitsipas, and to go 40-30 up. And his first serve gets him out of trouble there, and Isner clearly not happy, saying a few words, maybe a few expletives there. Obviously not going to repeat what he said there, but you can make it out if you're watching it on TV. Or try to go for the ace, and it's a wide. And let's see, Isner has a chance on the second serve of Tsitsipas. On the backhand, what a backhand winner from Isner. That's a fantastic backhand winner. Just got to back it, Isner, and you'd be fine. Look at that. He jumps up, creams it down the line, and Tsitsipas can only watch and admire it, really, and it's juice. Let's see if Isner can get some break points here. Big serve down the line from Tsitsipas, and finishes the point easily. Good approach shot down the line. Has a game point. Come on, Isner. He has to win this game. Otherwise, I think it's going to be hard work to come back. Please do comment. Anything. Please do comment. It's quite interesting. They're both going for purple, but Tsitsipas gone for purple shorts. And Isner's gone for purple shirt. Looks like they probably WhatsApped each other before the game and saying, let's both wear purple. And John Tsitsipas has won the game to go 3-love up. Funny game, tennis, isn't it? And it's 12 minutes and it's 3-love up, whereas the previous game was far longer than that. So let's go through the stats so far this set. Stats, as you know, I love my stats. 13 points won from Tsitsipas, 6 points won for ISNER. Let's see any disparities. It's interesting because Tsitsipas 100% of his first serve, whereas ISNER can only manage 50%. So it just shows when Tsitsipas gets his first serve in, he wins the points. And any other disparities? One unforced error for Tsitsipas and 2 for ISNER. It's quite interesting what they define what an unforced error is. But let's see the whole match. Any disparities there? The whole match. Let's have a look. Yeah, ISNER has the whole match has hit 26 unforced errors, whereas Tsitsipas only 17. Whereas on the other hand, 47 winners for ISNER, 31 for Tsitsipas. So the game resumes 3-love on ISNER serve, and Tsitsipas trying to be clever there, trying to vary the play and trying to do drop shot from the baseline and doesn't pull it off. And ISNER goes 15-love up on his serve. Little purple brothers, yeah, they're both purple. They're probably hoping for a purple patch this Grand Slam. And ISNER does well to win that point, and it's 30-love up. And John says, good commentary, despite being not much commentate on. Oh, thanks, John. But yeah, it's getting quite, I don't know. It just seems that it's very similar every game. Like they're very similar plays. But Tsitsipas is doing well, and ISNER hits a fantastic ace out wide. No one's returning that. No one. Even the great returners like Mario Djokovic won't be returning that serve. And Tsitsipas and ISNER is 40-love up on his serve. Let's see if ISNER can fight back here. I do want it. Oh, he tries a drop shot, ISNER. Come on. Why are you doing that? I don't get that. But still 40-15 up, I guess. Fair enough. Try and conserve some energy. Try and finish the point off early. Oh, that's... Oh, I thought that was a first serve. Oh, it is a first serve. And it's funny because ISNER is not giving much away at the moment. I think he's just exhausted. Didn't even see a fist pump. So I just thought he served it wide, but clearly hit the line. Great serve out wide. Similar to the serve, a couple of points. And it's from previously, and it's 3-1 on and Tsitsipas is a breakup. Good first serve from Tsitsipas. Great forehand cross court, and he's coming in to kill the point, and they're easy. Easy game, isn't it? Tennis. That forehand really set the point up for Tsitsipas. And smash. See you later. 15 love for Tsitsipas. Good rally here. Oh, Tsitsipas tries to drop. And ISNER misses. He's looking tired, ISNER. And Tsitsipas is trying out some different shots here. He has got a nice drop shot there. Oh. I don't know how these guys slide. That is quite tough to slide on. I don't know how they do it. I see some players at the club do it, and I'm thinking, how do you do that? Ooh, ISNER. Did you see that? ISNER sneaking up on Nadal, not Nadal. I'm getting tired now. On Tsitsipas's second serve. And Fizan said ISNER did his best, but Stefanos is a beast long term. Correct. It's only 22. That's crazy. 22, and I'm 28 in January. Scary. ISNER trying to take the serve on early, and he wins that point. He's trying to attack Tsitsipas' serve at the moment. Trying to take that backhand early on the return of serve, and puts away the short ball Tsitsipas gives him. 4-15 up, Tsitsipas' game to win. That's a great first serve to win the game. And he goes 4-1 up. And Tsitsipas is 2 games away from booking a spot in the 4th round of the French Open. And let's see if he can do better than his semi-final performance last year. And I think we see some good signs so far this tournament. He's just outlasting him, and the golfing class is now becoming apparent. That's correct. Tsitsipas has taken him to the 4th set, and ISNER's, unfortunately, well, fortunately maybe for some of you, he's just not being able to keep up at the moment. That's what the great players do. They don't, they'll stay in there, and then they'll make it count in the 4th and 5th set. Tennis is a cruel game, isn't it? It's a cruel game. So in terms of the statistics, as you know, I like my stats. Where are they? I can't even find it. I've got so many tabs opened. I'll go for stats in later. Oh. Let's have a look. I do like Tsitsipas' style. I'm more fan of bandana over the cap. I'm not sure about the cap. Cryptic. So many people on and tennis. This is popular. Yes, it is. What a backhand winner from Tsitsipas. Sorry, I just, I think I'm quite biased at the moment. Any backhand that Tsitsipas hits, I'm in complete amazement. Even that, is that a word? I think so. I hope it is. Hi, Cryptic. How are you doing? Normally appears on the cricket shows. I didn't know you were a tennis fan, Cryptic. Maybe because all the crickets, well, all got washed out the test match today, and I think the PSL starts soon. So I'm sure I'll see you there. So 30 love. Oh, Tsitsipas 30 love up on ISNER's service. Let's see if ISNER can hold here. Otherwise, it's over. Oh, a great volley there from ISNER to prevent Tsitsipas from running away from it. – ridiculous that a tennis match is finishing at 11:15. It's nearly 12 o'clock in Paris. Oh, and another unforced error there from ISNER. And Tsitsipas has a chance, has the double break point to go 2 breaks up in this set. And to be honest, if he gets this, I think we're going to start to put nails in the coffin for ISNER on his French Open 2021 campaign. Let's see if Tsitsipas can finish this off, and he does. Very easy. ISNER wasn't able to dominate that rally, and Tsitsipas puts that forehand cross court away, and he goes 5-1 up. And in 22 minutes, Tsitsipas has a chance. 22 minutes after the fourth set, he has a chance to serve for the game. Great first serve there for Tsitsipas. He's just running riot. He's completely, ISNER's completely. It's like Tsitsipas has got ISNER. It's like his puppet, completely controlling him and the play at the moment. Oh, and ISNER. Oh, it wasn't a great drop shot there from Tsitsipas, and ISNER couldn't really capitalize on that, and as a result, hit that his backhand down the line. Great commentating, Fizan. Thanks. And remember to like the video and subscribe. Yes, please, all of you who are on listening live, please do subscribe to the channel and like the videos as well. And Fizan, I'm sure, will be doing more live streams as well, especially when the matches get a lot more interesting. Box office, as they say. Common Tsitsipas. What does that mean? It's 30-15 up. Oh, great cross-court forehand. And puts it away. And he has got now 2 match points. This has been a great performance from Tsitsipas. Oh, great job, Benny. Thanks, Anab. It's getting past my bedtime now. But it's been a good display of tennis from Tsitsipas. And he does it in style. Ace down the middle and books a place in the 4th round of the French Open. And he's looking good. I think he's going to do better than how he did last year. And he probably might get into the final. We'll see. And handshake with John ISNER, and shame there's no crowd for him to celebrate with. But yeah, I think that was quite 24 minutes. That set took complete domination from Tsitsipas, and he did well to come back from 1 set down, and it's looking good. Look at that. Great way to finish off the game. Ace down the middle. Thank you very much. See you later. And ISNER's campaign is over. I'll be interested to see if he comes back. I'm sure he will. He's a veteran. He will come back next year. Common Tsitsipas. And yeah, so Tsitsipas is through. Let's quickly go through the stats because I do like my stats. Any disparities? This is the thing. So Tsitsipas won 92% of his first serves that were in, whereas what's his name? ISNER can only manage 55% wins on first serve, and on the second serve, 50% wins for Tsitsipas and 20% for ISNER. Complete domination there. And that set, Tsitsipas won 26 points and ISNER only won 13 points. So Tsitsipas won there's twice as many points as ISNER that set. Complete domination, and Tsitsipas puts on his purple what's it called? A hoodie. It's not a hoodie. His jumper. That's pretty cool. It's matching. He's speaking to the commentator or whatever. But it was a very good display, and I think there were no upsets today really in the men's side of the draw. And overall with that game, it just shows ISNER hit 19 aces, and Tsitsipas only hit 8. And let's see what's the biggest difference. And I think the biggest difference this match was the win on the first serve. 86% for Tsitsipas, 77% for ISNER. So when Tsitsipas got his first serve in, he won a lot of the points. And unforced errors, I do think ISNER did hit quite a few unforced errors. 29 the whole match, 19 only for Tsitsipas, and that really showed in the last couple of sets. So yeah, a good performance there from Tsitsipas there. Go from Dosal, another go. I think he's saying, come on, Tsitsipas, and come on. I'm sure you're Tsitsipas fans. And yeah, Tsitsipas has won that comfortably in the end. Quite a clinical display in the end. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see how he does in the later parts of this tournament. And let's not kid ourselves here. John Isner is a hard person to face in the Grand Slams. You know, he is known to beat big names. So yes, it's supposed to done well there. Sleep well, Venu. Oh, thanks, Anab. You too. So yes, I think it's time for my bedtime now. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'm sure Fizan will do more live streams, and hopefully we'll get a really good turnout for the future ones. And do comment on how you think the live stream went, and do let us know so we can act on any feedback, and because we always looking forward to improve. So thanks for that, and well done, Tsitsipas, and see you all later. So bye for now.